Okay, I'm going to show you the reading that I got that I misinterpreted when I did it yesterday. So what we had in the center of all this was that she was, thinking about all these past things, reflecting on everything that's come and gone in life. And what was crossing it is the death card. Okay. Going into it, we had painful end. Going into this is like the end of the cycle, very painful. And she did try to take her life by cutting. Okay, so very painful going into it. Underneath of it, we have the journey. This is representing the spiritual journey, the Kundalini, the energy, the spiritual journey is the foundation of it. What we have above it was that she thought, if she ended it, that she would be fine on the other side. Okay. Going forward, problem was juggling and the balance. Okay. Trying to juggle things. Couldn't juggle things, couldn't balance things. And so what we had was she saw this opportunity for action. She wanted to take some sort of action. Okay, now here's what was going on underneath of it. She was in a lot of fantasy, a lot of projections were happening, a lot of pain was going on. There was, the tower, just big shakeup. And that's what the Kundalini path does. It does take you through that pain. You have to confront it, the shakeups, all of that stuff happens. So anyway, she saw this opportunity. She thought it was an opportunity to take her life, okay? Because she was feeling she was out in the cold. She felt like she was out in the cold. She couldn't handle it. Now, here's where we get to the last two cards that I misinterpreted, okay? We have the Hierophant and we have the Four of Pentacles. So she had grace. Grace was there still, and she was holding on. She was holding on for 4 days. 4 days she held on. Okay? So this is where I misinterpreted the last two. And the Death card. Okay? She did attempt it. No bones about it. But she did wind up having grace. And the 4 days, she held on for 4 days. When they found her. So there's where I went wrong in the reading, was this last two cards. Okay. The rest of it is right down the line. What's going on with her? She really gets stuck in past drama. The path brings up all your past drama to be looked at. The energy projects it outward. Okay? Again, she thought she's going to take action. She's going to do an action in the world because things were not balancing. She did not feel balanced. Again, going into it's a lot of pain, a lot of fantasy. All the projections were coming up. Again, a lot of pain. Big shakeups were going on, and she thought this was an opportunity to, if she ended it, that everything would be easy breezy. Okay? That doesn't solve it. Again, she was feeling really out in the cold. It's a solitary journey. You feel very alone, and nobody can aid you in that. But she did have grace, and she did hold on for those 4 days. So that's the reading. Okay, so I thought I would share it for those of you that are doing readings, starting to do readings, etc., and just show you where I went wrong in this reading. And just share it with what I had gotten. That's exactly the reading that I have. I misinterpreted the last two as that she was, kept her faith in God, but that she was holding to the illusions. Okay. So that's where I misinterpreted it. She was holding to God, but she was also still holding to the illusions. Okay. But it wasn't that. It was that she was having grace, and that it was a 4-day, she held on for 4 days, and they did find her. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there so that people could see the reading as it was and how I misinterpreted it. Okay, thank God it was a misinterpretation. Yeah. So I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. Aho.